Good morning, children. Welcome to your English class. In today's class, we are going to read an interesting story about a bird family. Okay. Now, you can you see the different birds that we have here? Now, most of the birds that is shown, they all fly, right? Like you have birds like the kingfisher, the sparrow, the crow, all these animals. You have even the owl here. Kiwi is there. Okay, all these animals they fly, right? But we also have few birds like the hen or the cock, which cannot fly very high. They do fly, but not very high like all these other birds. Okay, and this story is about a mother hen and a father hen. Okay, now let us read the lesson, read the story. Okay, the heading of the story is Nine Little Birds. Okay, mother hen and father hen lived in the thick of a jungle. Jungle means forest. Okay, once mother hen laid 9 eggs in her nest. Dhum, 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 dhum. Now, what is the sound? It is the sound of the mother hen laying her eggs. Okay, so once she lays her eggs, she sat on the eggs for them to crack while father hen collected food for mother hen. Okay, so why does the mother hen sit on the eggs? She has to keep her eggs warm, right? Only then the chicks, the baby chicks will come out of the eggs. Okay, so that is why the mother hen, she sits on the egg so that it cracks open and then the baby chicks will come out. And what does the father hen do by that when she's doing this? The father hen, he goes out to collect food for mother hen. Okay, now next para. One fine day, mother hen told father hen to take care of the eggs and went to the nearby pond to drink some water. Okay, so what is a pond? A pond is a small place. It's a place where you find water in it. Okay, in the pond generally even the ducks also swim in the ponds, right? Okay, so what does the mother hen do? She tells father hen, I want to go drink water, so you take care of the eggs while I just go to the nearby pond and drink some water and I'll be back. Okay, and then she leaves and she goes. Just then a strong gust of wind blew. Shh, shh. And the nest was broken. So when the wind blows, what happens? The nest breaks. Because of the wind, the nest falls and it breaks. Okay, 8 of the 9 eggs rolled down and cracked. So what happened? How many eggs did the mother hen lay? It laid 9 eggs. Okay, so out of these 9 eggs, what happens? 8 of the 9 eggs, okay, 8 eggs they roll down and they crack, which means all the 9 eggs are broken. Okay, only 1 egg remained. Father hen became sad. When mother hen returns, what will I say? He thought. Suddenly, an idea struck him. He went to the jungle. He collected 8 eggs. 8 eggs different in colors and shapes. He quietly placed them in the nest. Okay, so what happens when all the 8 eggs break? What does a father hen do? He gets worried, right? He feels very sad because he's lost 8 eggs. And if mother hen had told him to take care of the eggs. But then what happened? Because of the wind, 8 of them they fall and break, right? So what does he do? He comes up with an idea. So what he does? He goes into the jungle and he collects all the 8 different eggs. Okay, he collects different eggs from wherever he can and he brings them and he keeps them in the nest. Okay, and each egg was of different color and different shapes. Okay, so he quietly places them in the nest and then he waits for the mother hen to come. Okay, Days passed by. Then babies began to emerge from the eggs. Okay, so mother hen, she hatches, that is, she sits on the eggs and then they crack open. After few days, baby birds start coming out. Okay, each one different in size and appearance. Their voices also sounded different. Quack, 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 quack. Ka, ka. Trrr, trrr. Gatr, gatr, gun. Kir, kir. Hi-ha, hiya. Un. Chi, chi. Okay, what were these? These are all the different sounds of the birds, of the baby birds. Okay, mother and father decided to take their family out to feed one day. As they neared a pond, quack quack uttered 2 of the 9 babies and jumped into the pond. Okay, so what happens? Mother and father, they decide to take the babies outside to feed them. So once when they come near the pond, what happens? 2 of the baby birds, they say quack quack and then they jump into the water. Why? Because they were the duck's baby. So remember, father hen, what he did, he went and he collected few eggs, right? Because 8 eggs were broken. So out of 8 eggs, 2 eggs belonged to a duck. Okay, so they were duck's babies. So out of the 9 baby birds that were hatched, how many baby birds are ducks now? 2 of them. So how many are left? 7 baby birds are left. Okay, seeing this, some crows began to caw. Another black baby with a long pointed beak flew away. Why? Because it was a crow's baby, right? Okay, so now 3 baby birds have left the family. 2 were of ducks and 1 was a crow's baby. Okay, just then a pack of parrots flew over them in search of food. One more baby, green in color with a red beak, flew to join the pack. Why? Because it was a parrot's baby. So out of the 8 eggs that the father hen collected, 4 of them already left the family. What were they? 2 ducks, 2 baby birds belonged to a duck, and then 1 was a crow's baby and 1 more was a parrot's baby. Okay, in front of them was a big tree with a flock of pigeons sitting idly. Another baby let out a gutturgoon sound and headed in that direction. So it was a pigeon's baby. Okay, as mother and father hen moved further, some kingfishers could be seen swimming on the other end of the pond. Flap, flap, the bluebird with a long beak yelped and ducked into the pond just like the other birds, because it was a kingfisher's baby. You can see the picture, right? The kingfisher has a long pointed beak. Okay, then clouds overshadowed everything. Yet another baby spread its wings gleefully and started dancing tha-thi thim, tha-thi thim. Okay, so which bird feels very happy when before it starts raining? You see that dark clouds are formed, right? So when the dark clouds started to form, what happened? Another baby bird, okay, it spreads its wings happily and it starts dancing. Okay, so which bird was that? It was a baby of a peacock. Okay, so you find how many birds have now, out of the 8 bird, 7 birds have already left. 2 of them belong to a duck, the next was a crow, then you also have a parrot, then a pigeon, and then you also have a kingfisher, and then a peacock. Okay, now it became dark. Now the mother and father were left with two babies. They heard a weird sound. Un, un. The eighth baby with the big round eyes also flew into darkness. It was an owl's baby. Okay, usually the owl bird, it stays awake in the night, right? Okay, so now one of the baby which the father hen brings was a owl's baby. So what happens once it hears the owl sound, even this baby owl also, it flies away. Okay, now only one child remained. It was the only chick. Okay, the parents sighed with relief. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Chick also answered, cuckoo, cuckoo. Okay, so here the story ends. It's the story about how the father hen brings 8 different eggs and then the mother hen hatches it, and how each one finds its own family and they leave. Okay, and then they are left with the only egg that survived the wind. Okay, children, hope you all enjoyed the story. Okay, now this is only a listening text. Okay, so you do not have any notes for this lesson. Okay, now I want you all to take your grammar book. Okay, you have your English grammar. Take out your English grammar book.